Well, hello there. Long time no see. It's the 31st of July 2019. It's been a while since I've done a video post for various reasons. The main one being I've been struggling a lot with the Achilles injury still. It's been about 16-17 months now, and it's been a big problem. I recently changed physio. I gave up with physios for a while, and I thought I'd try and sort it out myself, but I couldn't really get to the bottom of it. But I have a new physio now who has discovered a weakness in my hip, mainly my right hip, on the leg I have the Achilles issue. And I think it's a bit of a chicken and egg situation that's partly resulting from not running too hard on that leg, but also that's quite possibly the reason that the Achilles got bad in the first place. But anyway, you know, I am seeing signs of a proper recovery now, and I can get really quite fit, and I've been doing 10-mile runs really quite comfortably. And also the other reason, I've been very busy with work, preparing for next year. I'm starting to draw my pension next year, and I plan to do some longer trips to the places like the Pyrenees and Chamonix and other places in the Alps on sort of adventure trips, really. I'll probably be gravel biking is something I'm going to have to get into because my legs probably aren't going to take running 6 days a week. But probably gravel biking quite high into the mountains and then locking it to a tree and running high and then coming back and cycling back, things like that. So I've been just sort of working on, you know, deciding how that's going to work next year. So anyway, yeah, but I'm seeing signs of recovery now, and this is all looking pretty good. So I've come back down to try and rejuvenate my interest in running the coast path, and it's absolutely beautiful. We've just had a couple of days of rain, so the ground's really quite soft. So I've come down to Coverack, and I'm heading west from Coverack. I'm limited. I don't really want to do more than about 10 miles today because I want to run tomorrow. I'm moving up to the north coast, up back to Perranporth, to run a section of coast path from Perranporth to where are we going? Perranporth to St Agnes. So I need to save the legs a little bit for that. But last weekend I did a trail festival, the X Summit Trail Festival, with some friends, which was brilliant. And I ran both days, about sort of 10k, but on both days of trails, and the legs were fine. So as long as I keep stretching and being sensible, I'm going to be good. So the other thing, I'm not running with a gimbal anymore because I did a day's training with Shane Benzie. We did some gait analysis down on Dartmoor, and he thinks that running with a gimbal in one hand is probably a contributing factor to this Achilles injury, because I ran holding the thing the whole time, and that's affected my gait. So I was running, you know, several hours at a time holding this gimbal, which weighs like 1.5 kilos or something. So now I've got the same GoPro, but I'm on a tripod. So I'm going to be mainly stopping and running past it and taking sort of scenic shots and stopping to talk and stuff like that. And I also want to approach these videos in a slightly different way. I want to have a different approach. Instead of it just being about the run, I want it to be a bit deeper than that and to have something interesting to say. And I don't feel as though I've had that much to say until now. So this is a bit of an experiment. Just coming back down for a couple of days. I managed to get some time off work. It's been very busy. But I'll fill you in with more of that later on maybe. I want to keep running, so I just started warming up. But I'm down at Coverack. I'll give you a quick panoramic view and then I'll get moving again. So, going to be heading off in this direction. Okay, I'm now about 1.5 miles in, a place called Blackhead. There's a lookout station here, so it looks out into the channel, and there's a lot of shipping going through here. There are lots of really big tankers and things going through out here. And then I'm headed off in this direction over here. I'm going to go about 6 or 7 miles in total, but I'll just see how the leg goes. Everything feels fine today. I've been very conscious of trying to take it a bit steady. Yeah, I'm going to try and keep it steady today. My physio has been telling me I'm spending too much time running fast instead of doing lots of slow sort of aerobic miles. So I'm having to take all this stuff on board and do it. I must say, I'm actually really enjoying lots of really slow, steady running, and I'm not really getting much out of breath. My legs are feeling quite strong now after doing lots of exercises. So I've been doing lots of one-leg squats, one-leg deadlifts with kettlebells, things like that, isolating the hip muscles. I'm really glad I came down to Cornwall and did this. Another idea I was just thinking about as I was running is that I'm thinking of maybe aiming my channel more at people who are mature. So I'm 55 in January, and there are certain issues that people of this age experience, especially with sort of slightly weak core muscles and hips, issues like that. And a lot of us at this age are doing lots of ultramarathons, so I might use some of my experience and knowledge for that. I'm still hoping that I might be able to train for the Ultra Trail Mont Blanc OCC. I'm going out to Chamonix this year to watch a friend. He's doing the OCC. He got in a guy called David Wilson, and then we're watching the Ultra Trail Mont Blanc afterwards, and see if that inspires me to keep training. And if I can stay in one piece and get a lot stronger, then there's the opportunity to try and get another 2 points by the end of the year and enter the ballot for the OCC next year. So I'm still umming and ahhing about if I want it, but because I'm going to really have to want it to put in that training again, because it was always a 2-year project really. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm not going to put any pressure on myself, but anyway, it's a lovely day out to be running, and I'd like to be away from work. Okay, I've done about 3.5 miles now, and I've been running for about an hour. It's really slow going. It's very hilly, but it's very rocky in places as well. It's like scrambling, so it's quite difficult to keep a pace up, but I'm trying to take it very steady today. It looks like it's at least another mile to the point I was thinking of turning around at, but that would make it about a 9-mile run today, and I want to do about 7 in this terrain. It's a bit, I just want to save my legs, and I rolled my ankle once already, not looking where I was going, so looking at someone coming the way. So I don't want to push my luck. I think I might look for somewhere for a swim on the way back. But yeah, it's going really well. I was aiming for a place called Ruan Minor, I think it's called, which is another couple of miles along there, but that would make it a good sort of 11-12 mile run today, which I don't really want to do. But it's absolutely stunning today. It's a really nice temperature. It's about 21 degrees today. It's quite windy, but it's a warm wind, so it's very, very nice here. But yeah, so I'm gonna turn around here. Everything's going well, so it's quite well I'm ahead instead of getting injured. So right, okay, let's get going. So I've been thinking about something poignant to say about this trip, and I haven't really come up with anything quite yet, except for I was debating whether to come down or not, and I've got other things I could be doing at home this week, and then I've got another 3 very busy weeks, and then I'm away in Chamonix for 2 weeks. But I'm really glad I got everything in order at home and then just came down here, because I'm really enjoying being away. I'm running the coast path and being somewhere beautiful, and Coverack's very peaceful here this evening. Lots of people around on holiday, enjoying it. So maybe it's just, you know, sometimes if you can't actually decide whether to go and do something, it's just go and do it. If you know that it's the sort of thing you normally enjoy doing, just go and do it. Do what you love, because at the end of the day, that's what makes you who you are, isn't it? So yeah. Well, I'm all set up at the youth hostel, camping there. Tomorrow I'm heading up to the north coast heading up the north coast to Perranporth and camp in that slightly crazy youth hostel 180 feet above the sea, in my little mountaineering tent, so that should be fun. And assuming the legs are fine, I can do another run tomorrow towards St Agnes. I did about 7 miles today. I'll do something similar tomorrow. Achilles is a tiny bit sore, but it's still a work in progress, but I'm sure it'll be fine. So I'm going to leave you there, and hope everything is well in your world. Stay healthy, enjoy, have fun.
much.